Gabrovtsi, 2014. Cut log, horizontal, next to a spray of purple flowers, walking by the falls. The river flows after the flood in Gabrovtsi. The sun is breaking through the clouds mist between infinity on this bridge, standing, looking at the strata, rock, sedimentation layers. Birds are sounding off the river. Eneyovitsa flows, trees and roots, branches and stones. The water makes paths, patterns, ripples, shapes as it flows. Spirit here, heart here, always green. Blue flowers, a butterfly, blue plastic, mauve clover, walking again. Now a stone, another stone, dot, 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 each exceptional breath. I saw that tree down by the river, the roots and wood wrapped it, went 10 foot high around it, nature sculpture, bigger than that. This life storm ran fast and furious, flood, washing the banks of the river, opening it all, tearing through the village, up a comma, a bed of stones, even traces of the human along the way down to the village. An old pale blue Trabant sitting next to a cut wood sculpture. It has a blue rack on its roof, a geometrical nest of sorts. BT 9840 AM, 30 gateway surrounded by nature. The door ends there. Arches of trees expanding up to the heavens, and old rusted metalwork next to the stone walls. Walking, I can see garlic hanging in a farmhouse porch. The ruins of a roof adjacent to the old well, 1893, the cactus plants and vines. How can a whole house hold together after this disaster? Time goes on its journey, these words, part of this, and now coming to the village past a pile of tiles where the branches of a tree are drying to make tea. I can see pieces of road, flat asphalt are off in the woods by the ground. A porch with air and metalwork faces the cafe, where a truck with a big old tires stands next to the road that is no longer a road, just a pile of gravel, a series of movements, the road where water flowed, the stones flat now piled on the ground, and the nest now appearing in the trees for the bees. Many nests now, the trees, garbage cans and plastic standing nearby. A washed out road, tiny clover flowers to feed the bees, and fruit, dash, 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 dot, dot, dot. Walking now, breathing too, the air by the river, a torn tree trunk with no tree. The movement follows the river, here a body of roots, there a body of a tree. The flat stones and plateaus we walk on that rise and fall ever so slowly, silently. Silence now, you can hear the river. A A found sculpture nature is. Time you turn the storm's flood traces its track. A piece of root becoming a lifeline tells its story, winds its way in the hidden world under everything. A little bit of everything here, barefoot crossing. There, roof tiles, fossils from ancient times. A swirl of wood grain, a ray of rocks, a snail, this nature, eternal sculpting, an erratic found piece of the road appears in the river, a web of red string embroidered by the art students, a tree, ... a piece of white plastic, ... round stone, oblong stone, unusual stone, a bridge has vanished, disappeared, force of nature, root wrap 10 feet high, with plastic bags, a piece of red cloth. The tree's roots are like mines, electrical water light systems, 2 stone circles where a structure once stood, now gone. Like a leaf holding water, this river, we are a family, share this earth well. For the children, more traces of the bridge, torn away, the tiny steps lead up to the road, walking and breathing in green space and time, through the forest gallery, intertwining nature, color, rhythm, patterns, trees form from their roots, scattered like tiny plants, remnants in microcosm, macrocosm, cosmic in tons, the wood from the flood. In Gabrovtsi, 1 tree stands winding upwards, telling a story with no words, a tree with no roots, a text with no words. The sunflowers are hanging after the opening at the Art Nature Gabrovtsi Symposium. Next to the river now, a new bridge, half a bridge of hope reaches upwards over to the other side of the river, while water flows in this time and space at this place, stone piles and a blue line across the way. Looking on further, the trees, uprooted, patterns of change, ... new growth already, now, after the ends end, the beginnings begin here at Gabrovtsi. In blue space the sun shines.